Are you often or constantly looking for proof that what you're doing in your manifesting work is working? Well, that shows me as a coach that you're not releasing resistance. You're not turning around those beliefs that are in place that are saying that you can't have what you want. And those beliefs are creating all of these fears and doubts and worries and insecurities that are constantly nagging in your head. And those are the opposite of trust. Trust means you believe it will work out. But the opposite of trust is those fears and worries and insecurities and the things that constantly nag at you. And you have to work on releasing resistance if you're manifesting deliberately, because you have to do the same thing when you're non-deliberately manifesting something. We're manifesting all the time, if you want it or not. We're attracting things into our lives. And when we don't do it deliberately, it's not as obvious. But when we deliberately manifest something, we have to deliberately release resistance and not just do focus work. Just doing focus work will not get rid of resistance and attachment, and both are kind of needed to get what you want. And focus work, focusing on what you want and having it, will automatically bring up resistance and attachment. So you have to address all three. And in that case, again, if you're constantly looking for proof that it's working, you're not trusting. And trust comes from turning these limiting beliefs around and getting rid of those nagging negative thoughts, worries, doubts, insecurities, right? Fears. So in manifesting work, you focus, you release resistance, aka turning around limiting beliefs and fears and all of that come with it, and detaching. So when you're doing all three steps, you're automatically down the road going to have less fears, less worries, less doubts, and you start feeling better, and then you detach because you're finding the reasons why you're attached. And letting go means trusting, right? And the more you trust, aka the less fears and doubts and worries come up, the more you've worked successfully and are working successfully through resistance, the more you're aligning with your manifestation. Again, you're starting to feel better, and eventually it starts to feel like you have it. It starts to feel real. And the more you feel that way, the closer the manifestation is. And that's pretty much the only proof that you know that you're aligning. But yeah, you start feeling better and having less worries and doubts and fears. But yeah, you want to really work on releasing resistance and detach to get what you want.